This is the area that's under the gun for severe thunderstorm warning now till about 5:30. And this one has been holding itself together, as you can see, over the last, say, 15, 20 minutes. Definitely very heavy rain, also some very gusty winds as that storm continues to...
Yeah, you actually were laughing because I was dressed so well they were afraid I might get tackled by somebody down here, but everybody behaved themselves. I know that when I handed off, we were way in first place. I'm not sure exactly what happened afterwards.
Boy, it is cold across the area right now. We are talking about some chilly conditions, but all these folks are out here, they're playing it. We got frisbee throwers, we got folks throwing the football.
This is my favorite part. I'm kind of a geek when it comes to aircraft, but the air show really is a big highlight of the show that goes on again starting tomorrow and continuing through tomorrow evening. Luckily, the weather has finally improved, and good flying weather for these guys. They just came in a few minutes ago.
Okay, so everybody wants to save some power, whether it's at work or at home, and your PC consumes an awful lot of it. Here's a great way that you can save some of that money.
But it's been amazing, the extreme weather we've been seeing. You know, we've broken so many records, and now L.A. getting the record heat, Wisconsin getting flooding. It's kind of a crazy year.
All I have to say to the folks in L.A. is, welcome to the party, pal. I've had this stuff for, what, 4 months? They've had like 2 days. Oh, I feel so sorry for them. Contact us in about 4 months if it doesn't get any cooler.
That was nice. Is that your Jack Nicholson?
No, that was my Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis?
Yeah, that was my Bruce Willis.
So
yeah, that was from Die Hard. I'm not real good at Bruce Willis, I guess, right now.
You got to fine-tune that, because it sounded like Nicholson to me.
Oh, excellent. I'll take that instead. Right now, things pretty quiet across the area. 47 degrees in Seymour. It's 57 downtown, so a little bit warmer downtown, but still maybe a light jacket or sweatshirt heading out the door. 51 in E-Town. 49 degrees in Candleton, so a cool start, but no rain showers out there. They're all still well off to our east. We were trying to get some of them in yesterday, but take a look at the satellite, the radar combined. Just didn't get that push off to the west we were hoping for, and now everything is moving off towards the east. Now, we do have this little wraparound moisture. We do have some cloud cover that's coming back into the picture, so a little mixture of sun and clouds this morning, but that should be just about it. The showers are going to stay just off to our north. It is cool, 54 in LaGrange, 55 in Anchorage, 54 for Shelbyville, 51 in Salem, so a cool low to mid-50s to start off the day, but your guaranteed forecast high today a little warmer than yesterday. We stayed in the 60s for the most part, 73 degrees this afternoon under partly cloudy skies, so still a little cooler than normal, but only by a few degrees. So we're going to be watching the mercury climbing a little bit throughout the day as that low begins to lift off. Now, it really will lift off tonight and tomorrow, and then we start to really clear things out and get a lot of sunshine for your Wednesday and Thursday. So today we have that little mixture of sun and clouds, but no showers expected. They should stay just off to our north. By tonight and tomorrow, boy, really clear things out for Wednesday. Should have a lot of sunshine, warmer also on Wednesday and into Thursday. Some upper 70s expected, no 90s, just upper 70s. And then we have a little system coming in late on Thursday. As it does pass through, it will help to cool us off a little bit on Friday, and even cooler coming up by the weekend. In fact, we should have some nice, cool, crisp conditions for everyone heading out to the art show. We're talking some highs in the 60s and lows in the mid, even some lower 40s on Saturday and Sunday morning. Let's check out traffic right now for this morning, and so far we've been doing pretty good on the roadways, not showing any major incidents or accidents on the interstates. They're still cleaning up that earlier overnight accident there. Ramp is still closed from Billtown Road to 265 South, but I-65 around Fern Valley looks good right now. We have our live crew out there keeping an eye on the scene right there, and as you can see, we are still free-flowing north and southbound all the way past the airport and into downtown. We'll watch those cameras very carefully for you as we check your forecast and traffic on the ones. You're out. Good morning, Kentuckiana. Guys.
All right, Jamie, thank you. Now the
forecast, certified Kentuckiana's most accurate.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. A little busy out there in places. Had that big thunderstorm that passed through the eastern parts of Jefferson County, missed downtown, but boy, you had that little wind gust from it. That storm is all the way down southeast of Taylorsville now and beginning to fizzle out, but we have more storms beginning to develop and all this afternoon heating, and some of those are on the strong side. We have one severe thunderstorm that's beginning to build here just off to the southeast of Litchfield. You can see just how extensive it is across Grayson County right now. So we do have this area right here. It's going to be the eastern part of Grayson County, southwestern parts of Hardin County, over into the northwestern parts of Hart County. This little triangle here, this is the area that's under the gun for severe thunderstorm warning now till about 5:30. And this one has been holding itself together, as you can see, over the last, say, 15, 20 minutes. Definitely very heavy rain, also some very gusty winds as that storm continues to develop. And there's an awful lot of these little boundaries kind of meandering around from all these different storms, and as they collide, they basically get things building. So we have a lot of energy in the atmosphere here, and that means more storms. One of them just off to the southwest of Adair County right now, and even in the metro area, we're still having to dodge a couple of showers and storms out here, mainly just off to the north and northwest, Clark County, Floyd County picking up some showers and storms. Nothing severe, though, expected at least not in the metro area, as we've kind of stabilized things just a little bit out there across the area. But look how active it is just off to our west. Satellite and the radar combined still showing a pretty active weather pattern. Coming in from the west, basically what we have out here, a couple of different waves of low pressure that have been riding their way in from the west to the east, and as they've been feeding off of that moist air and the very warm air that we have in place, we're watching these little boundaries hit together. So very active weather continuing all the way through this evening before things start to settle down across the region. Still has those heat advisories in effect. Still about 92 in E-Town, 93 in St. Matthews, 91 Paoli, still 101 around Scottsbury. It's just hot out there right now. By the end of this evening, the storms will start to taper off around midnight. Eventually, tomorrow morning, we'll get down to about 80 degrees to start the day in Louisville, 78 degrees in Scottsburg, 76 in Paoli. So we're going to have to deal with these evening storms. Things will start to settle down after midnight tonight. Tomorrow, even less of a chance of rain and thunderstorms. So it's going to be just as hot tomorrow. And then by Saturday, a little better chance of rain and thunderstorms back in the picture, especially late Saturday and Sunday, and that is going to usher in some drier and cooler weather by the beginning of next week. Not till then, though. Tomorrow and Saturday, where both days are going to have those heat advisories in effect. Tomorrow, right around 100 degrees downtown, also around Bardstown, about 101 in Greensburg. It's just going to be a very hot, very oppressive day once again tomorrow, and then even heading into Saturday, those heat indices are going to stay very high, and that's because of those high humidity levels. So we're going to stay with very warm, well above normal, near record-breaking temperatures tomorrow. On Saturday, Sunday, we get back in the mid-90s, but look what happens next week. A nice little cool down, if you want to call it that, upper 80s and lower 90s, even some nice sleeping weather coming up by the beginning of next week. So things looking a little better by then. We'll, of course, have more details on that coming up in the next half hour. Guys.
All right. There's